Hello and welcome to Lizard Tech.
Hello, everybody's.
So today a tornado seems to be forming, and we've
Bec
done a bit of stuff off camera.
Stuff and things.
Like as you can see, the amount of chests that are outside of our front door has expanded.
Quite a bit.
Yep. And Carson's still working on the A system.
ME, not A. I'm not making an A system at all.
Well, the
Oh,
mod is
no.
applied energistics.
I know, but it's not called an A. It's still called an ME.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna pick up some food, and then I'm gonna try to either work on the farm. That's one thing. Power production or processing.
I'd go with ore
But
processing.
well, yeah, we could, but the crusher's already pretty good right now. And I don't really think that it would be very wise for us to just expand the crushers out. We should wait till we get some more advanced machinery, which I can't get right now because, well, the stuff that I want to go for, if we look at it here,
It's pretty
technomancy.
expensive. Holy cow, that's a big tornado.
Not only is this quite expensive, but it's also very, very slow. We need to use it twice, and we need to get a constant supply of fire aspect, which we can get easily by burning fire in an alchemical furnace, but
Oh, alchemical. Okay, I thought. Wait, you can burn fire?
yeah. But the problem with
That
that
does not make any sense.
we need a
That
mob that drops
defies the
fire for
laws
that.
of physics. Why do we have a mod that defies the laws of physics, Tyler?
It's magic based. Burn fire.
Oh. So help. I need some help setting up the ME system. I
Yeah?
have all the stuffs and things.
Okay. Tell me what's wrong. And
I
I will
just
tell you
need
how to
help
possibly
knowing
fix
where
it.
you want me to put stuff.
Okay. Well, I wanted the ME system to be down in this
Hold
room.
on.
So,
What
like,
we
along
need?
this
Do
wall.
you want a one? Do you want 1K or 4? I'll go with the 1K just because it's cheaper. Oh. Source
Okay,
quartz,
Carson, we
redstone.
need two
Okay, that's expensive.
64Ks, four 16Ks, and then, like, six 1Ks and four 4Ks. That should be
Really,
good for
bruh?
now. Yeah. It's an expensive mod, Carson.
You want me to craft you 6? Okay, we'll
Okay, fine.
need
No, just
at
go for a
how
couple
many
1Ks. That'll be fine.
64Ks? How many 64Ks do you need?
Two.
Each one requires at least we'll need at least 4 diamonds for this. 4
Yeah,
diamonds,
so
Tyler.
just make a couple 1Ks. It won't be enough to fit really
1K
anything, but
still
maybe it'll
costs
fit our
gold.
base. Well, all of the things cost 1Ks to make, so it's not really a good like decision.
No, correction. They make 1K components. I need a lot of gold. I'm gonna need to
There's
take
gold
all the
here.
gold we have.
There's 26
No,
gold
I
ingots
need
here. There's
not
also
just that. I
glowstone
need.
and redstone, which are all the things that you need.
Okay, where's the gold in this chest?
Yeah, and okay, I'm moving it all into a place where it's easy for you to take it. You
I
also
already
need
have
glowstone and
six.
redstone for these things.
Okay, I'll just stick the
Probably some
tomato in there.
lapis for
Okay.
higher tier stuff. We probably want to make like
Actually, I
one
checked.
4K.
Okay, so this is gonna be expensive.
Like 5 or 6 1Ks and one 4K.
Okay. I'm just gonna make 1Ks for now, so
No, we're gonna need like a 4K.
I need more citrus quartz too.
Like all of our ores are gonna need to be in a 4K. Or not even that, but like just anything really. Okay, so
Yeah?
I may want to work on power then. Hmm.
Okay. This is gonna use all of our citrus quartz, just making at least four.
So my
Four
idea
1Ks.
is okay. Well, my idea is that we'll use solar panels and dynamos and a reactor to power our base. Reactor being high tier, dynamos being mid and well constant, and then solar panels just to help speed some early game along. So to make a solar panel, um,
Quick question, how many 1Ks do you want?
as many as we can make. Probably like 6 is good.
Okay, I'm gonna make four because I don't think we have the resources for all of those. Hey, we're gonna
And to
need
make a
every
4K,
single
it
piece
costs
of
4
sand we
1Ks
have.
plus some more.
It's gonna take every single piece of sand we have, probably.
So for my base, I wanted to use things from industrial craft. I like industrial craft. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, I
Even
already have
though
that. Okay.
dynamos aren't industrial craft, which is kind of annoying.
Okay,
We'll get
so I
over it.
can make you a 4K, Tyler. I have the stuff already to make you a 4K.
What was that?
I have the stuff already to make you a 4K.
What was that explosion?
A creeper, I think. I'm not sure.
Where though? They
I don't
don't
know. I've
they
just
don't
been.
just explode randomly.
I have no clue. The only thing that I don't have is the middle thing that it requires, so
For some reason the solar panel's not showing up in here, but whatever.
that's glitchy 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 glitch. Okay, we need that.
So I'm
We
gonna
need
need a lot of iron.
redstone.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, I need 3 1K cells. That I do not have. Doom. 1K. We need tons of quartz crystals that I have.
Okay, from the like 5 seconds that I was gone, I decided we're gonna actually work on the farm.
Redstone. Okay, that's not that expensive. Except I will need to print some more silicon. Which I have plenty of. I'll need 4 of that. 1,
Hey, do you have any of that rubber left?
2. I kinda need all the silicons right now.
No, not silicon, rubber.
I don't believe I have any rubber on me. Let me check. No, but I have some skystone.
That's not rubber. It probably does not chemically decompose into rubber either.
Wish it did.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need to go and get some more rubber then.
Oh, we have rubber wood trees. You can plant some rubber wood trees.
I know, but that would mean I'd have to wait for them to grow. It doesn't look like we have any wood in here either. Okay. I'll be right back then. Just gonna go and grab some rubber. And it's turning nighttime. That's okay, we need enough pearls. For whatever we decide we need to do.
Coca-Cola. Or a Red Bull.
Lag.
Bad.
Major. Like, your voice is glitching out and I can't do anything. Nothing that I'm clicking is doing anything.
Okay. I can hear
I'm
you just
relogging.
fine. Is my voice better now?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's your internet having because
Your voice is cutting out again.
you have. Okay.
We'll be right back. Hello, and welcome back to Lizard Tech. So Carson lagged out. I'm just gonna set it to day, because reasons. I don't really feel like sleeping. And yeah. So Carson lagged out. Where did my hang glider go? And then after he was able to get back on, he decided he didn't want to play Minecraft anymore. So now it's just us. And we're going to continue with this farm thing. Now, I'm thinking just for temporary storage, we can put all the stuff into a barrel. And I also want to replace the current trees that we have with the rainbow trees. Ooh, it's an ore node. Okay, gonna mark this. I did a lot of searching for ore nodes. I think I have like 15 already. So this would be ore node 16. And all those nodes will be pretty useful if we decide we want to make node dynamos. The problem is that node dynamos need bright nodes. And what's good about that is that all of the pylons, they seem to have bright nodes on top of them. Like, it's got Thumbcraft integration. Which, while it's still not a very good source of power because of how underpowered the block actually is, it would be at least something. Like, you get ADR a tick, and we could die from going up to one of those. Right. So we're gonna use the Mine Factory one, I think. Yeah. Because with that one we can get sludge, and with sludge we can help use our reactant dynamos. Ore node. Hello, ore node 17. Wow, there's another one. Okay. Well, I'm annoyed why I didn't find all these this many when I was running around. I also have goggles of revealing on, so that helps. There's one here too. Hmm. Okay. And it wasn't too long ago that we went looking for rubber. And I think it was for this exact purpose. Maybe not. Maybe it was just on Carson's request. Or maybe we actually built the grinder and I just forgot. And now we're going to be building another one. Can't really keep track because we don't have the ME system yet, but Carson's not here today to help with that. What is this, great wood? Okay. Tiger. I didn't really bring enough food either. Luckily, we changed the food mod, so you basically don't lose any nutritional value anymore. We should be able to just chomp on all these cows. I'm sorry, I mean, borrow their flesh. Hello, pig. Need to borrow your flesh. It's for fuel reasons. Yes, fuel reasons. Ooh, can I scan one of you? No. But I have found a couple of those. They appear mostly near those rainbow trees, and especially when you cut down the rainbow trees. Some sewage here. Which is another thing that we can use in the reactant dynamo, but not really worth marking. Ooh, those are some trees. But, sludge is not the most efficient, liquid fuel for a reactant dynamo. Let me think of what the most efficient one is. Yeah, the most efficient one is glowstone. And the combined values of the fuel and the solid fuel creates the amount of RF that it will generate over time. And I think that sludge is like 9,000, no, not 9,000, like 13,000 for a bucket, I think. And glowstone is like 9,600. I mean 960,000. 121. But of course, glowstone is a lot harder to get, especially since you need to put it through a oh, hi pig. Since you need to put it through a magma crucible. But that's always an option for later. That's kind of what me and Carson had for Tekkit. Still wasn't really enough to run anything, but it was nice. The most efficient solid fuel is Nether Star, but we're probably not going to get to that. Probably the only thing that we can get to right now is sugarcane. Maybe gunpowder, but that would be a stretch. And those are the two lowest here. You can also use blazer rods, which is what me and Carson had in Tekkit. That worked out pretty well. And you can use... Oh, I marked this one apparently, and scanned it. And actually, that might be it for all the solid fuels. I know that liquid fuels entail of, like, pretty much every kind of liquid. Not Minechem ones, though. Solid fuels are very specific. Eucalyptus. Ooh, rubberwood. That's what we're looking for. Should actually be chopping these down. I didn't bring my axe, though. I'm not gonna punch trees. Okay, that's probably enough resin for now. Actually, I think we need 12. Luckily, there's a lot of trees right here. As for why I wanted to do things with industrial craft, instead of just heading down like a kind of RF basis, I wanted to do that because of the material I wanted to use for my base. I wanted to use both creosote wood, whatever it's called, treated wood, and reinforced stone, which is an industrial craft thing. And because we have the advanced solar panels in industrial craft, once they're upgraded, are actually pretty decent. But that means you have to upgrade your solar panel. And that gets very expensive very quickly. So we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go with some like basic dynamos. Like maybe the reactant dynamo. Well, all the dynamos are pretty much basic. Maybe even hooking up one of the bright nodes. I think I might just waypoint this little section of rubberwood for future. Nope, not on this side. Right then. Sure. Okay. Now we gotta get back to base. So yeah, reactant dynamo. For storage, we're probably gonna want vibrant capacitors, but again, that's another mod that we have to change, and we did a lot of that in the old series, and I don't think that that's a really good idea, because then you have to get into all of their metal combinations and whatnot, their resources. Which all these tech mods, well, mostly all the mods, seem to have a lot of different resource combinations. Most of them will use things like iron, but like some of them will want to use copper mostly, where like immersive engineering will need hardened clay and just a whole bunch of iron, but you know, iron. But if we want to get into Ender IO power storage, we're going to need things like vibrant capacitors, which we already have an alloy smelter, so it's kind of, I mean, not vibrant capacitors, vibrant gems, so it's kind of in our reach, but if we ever want to do anything like automating, it's going to be more of a pain than, say, if we stuck to a thermal expansion power system with our dynamos, then we'd use like Invar for the dynamos, and again, Invar for the storage. That's just something to think about. But I don't really want to use Ender IO for power. I don't really want to use Industrial Craft for power because there's no dynamos. There are things that work in every way, like dynamos, but I don't know, dynamos are just kind of unique. They look dynamo-y. Right then. Oh, hello, gold zombie. refreshing bit of lettuce. Well, not lettuce, spice leaf. We can actually kind of double the amount of, like, food spots that we get for this, but I think we might just disable that hunger mod completely. Or maybe not completely, but we'll make it so that it doesn't affect you, and it'll just be there so you can see how many times you've eaten something. Just to remind people who eat millions of loaves of bread that they should probably try to eat something different. Because that's the main reason why it's here. Oh no. No. That's not happening. It's mainly here so that people don't spam bread. Like, that's happened a lot. Like, every series I've watched of modded, there's always someone who goes around and makes a toast factory, gets like 8 pieces of toast from a single piece of wheat, which is possible. Maybe it's 4. It's kind of in the same way that you can 6 times your, actually 7 times your ore production. You can 4 times your bread production. Can't do it with any other types of food though, unfortunately. Maybe that should be something. Maybe there should be a mod that comes out that, just like you can multiply your ores, you can multiply your food. That would probably be nice. Right then. The other option, besides getting this harvester, well, we are going to get this harvester. But what about our solar panel? I do want to use solar panels because I'm still me, and solar panels are still cool. We have the Ender IO solar panel. We have these ones. We have the mechanism ones, which aren't showing it because I have it disabled. I have the mod disabled. It lags out NEI a lot because of these portable tank things that they've added. You can disable the individual items, but the problem with that is that you end up accidentally resetting the thing over and over again, and it gets pretty annoying. Okay. So then we have those ones. I can turn that back on just so we can look at them if we need to. Those ones are pretty decent. These Galacticraft ones are expensive, but they're also pretty decent. The Solar Flux ones, which I think I might be removing before I do anything about looking into maybe releasing this pack. They're pretty bad. They're extremely expensive, and their generation just isn't great. I mean, 2 RF a tick is not good. It's better than 2 EU a tick, which you get with the industrial craft solar panels, the non-upgraded ones at least, but it's not great. Okay, well, to be fair, the industrial craft solar panels are really, really, really bad. Like, they're basically how I got into liking solar panels, and they are the most expensive thing that you can pretty much make. Costs like 16 iron 8 ingots, a hammer, like hammer durability, a furnace, 3 pieces of coal, and 3 pieces of glass. Crushed coal, also, that's a factor. Actually, looking at that, that doesn't seem all too bad, but you know, it's hard to automate, especially because things that you need to use the hammer for, they take forever when you're trying to automate, because you have to make a metal former, and the metal former's process time is pretty long. And that's for the 16 iron that I was talking about. What else is it in the solar panel? Oh, okay. The basic control circuits for mechanism are really, really easy, so that's not actually a problem. But if you needed to make these advanced circuits, that would be a big problem. Or these ones. Yeah, no, that would never happen. Well, I mean, it did happen for when I first got addicted to solar panels. I don't really know if you'd call it an addiction or not, but I just did. And one thing that this food mod is currently affecting is my higher tier foods. No! Something wasn't properly lit in here. Oop, I just saw some glass fly by. Wow, just great. I'll light things up again. Um, Maybe I'll save fixing this for later. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Oh, this area isn't lit up. That's a problem. This place is caved in. Oh, okay. Yeah, Carson didn't light this place up. I'll tell him it's his fault. I mean, it was. Kind of. Maybe. Not really. But it was. In our hearts, at least. There's an ore node all the way down there. Alright then. Just gonna go and place some blocks over there. That down. This. Now, I don't remember where we put those conduits that we made, but I'm gonna need those again so we can pipe our things into these barrels here. Just for now, at least. Let's put this piece of dirt here. I don't think that came from here, but neither did some of that sandstone. Come on. Wait, I have a portal gun. Why am I doing this? Yeah, I need that to be open for the light to get by anyway. Oh. Okay, that works. And I may as well pick up these item conduits, seeing as I'm going to need some. I don't actually think that we have any more. This might have been all of them. In which case, we don't really need tool storage. And I am just messing up all the things over here. Yeah. This place is going to need a whole redo now. It's pretty wrecked. And I'm not helping. Well, I mean, I'll help with rebuilding it, but what I'm doing right now is not helping. I blame the ME system not being done, and the room not being lit up. Blaming all the things. Right then. To go along with our mine factory thing that we're going to be making, alright. Forgetting why we were in there. Trying to smelt up this rubber. Got a ferrous ingot. We're also going to need an upgrade. Did we ever decide on what solar panel we were going to use? Oh yeah, mechanism ones. The mechanism ones get, well, we can use them for brine tanks, which we're going to need for ore upgrading. Actually, we're not. Can I remember why not? We don't need to because we're going down the Technomancy route. Actually, it might even be... Stupid taint. Basic transmutation. I want to figure out how this processing ores things, this processing ore thing works, because I know that you can get up to purity 6 items, and I don't know if that's like you gotta quintuple it with mechanism and then put it through or something, because you can only get 1 and 2 with my current understanding of how the mod works. Hmm. I don't think that, yeah, that's not a, it's not an ore thing. Galvanized bellows. I don't know what that is. That might be it. No. Goodbye, sticky keys. And I'll put the item filter and some other junk in here. And it's nighttime. And for reactor, big reactors, obviously. It's a mod that's in here only to produce power. There are a lot of different type reactors that I was not aware of until recently. And some people are really mad that that those reactors exist because they're very overpowered. There's a reactor from Draconic Evolution. There's a reactor from Industrial Craft, which I was aware of. But, well, even before installing um, big reactors. But then there's also a mechanism reactor, which is supposedly very, very strong and easy to make. That one's new, though. I know that we have it, because I looked it up, but it's pretty new. Okay, I'm gonna grab my U, and I'm also gonna need some fluid conduits. Quite clear glass and conduit binder. So I'm gonna need that that glass. I'm also gonna need this energy stuff. And we'll put up a simple reactant dynamo right next to it, just to get it started. It means we are gonna need some sludge. Actually, I'm pretty sure that it won't be enough to power a reactant dynamo for it. Wait, I need to smelt this again. And then I'll turn it into plastic. Wait. Hold on already again. We'll need one. Actually, maybe 2 processes. Because it smelts 3 at a time. There we go. Carson was apparently crafting something with Certus quartz. Who would have known? Probably everybody. Let's not get into that. Okay. So, I'm intrigued in the technomancy ore processing, especially because I wanted to do more with Thaumcraft, the mod that we were supposed to be doing a lot more with last time. But as far as I'm aware, there's no really good way to get our RF in Thaumcraft. There's the technomancy stuff, which, as I said, the node dynamo, and it's another thing, if I can remember it. Yeah, the Essentia dynamo. That one, I mean, it could work. It's just, we're going to require more automation before we can get to that point. Quite a bit more. And this could really help with that, and with the ore processing, this farm being up. because we need wood. That's one of our biggest problems. And I also wanted to have our wood farm be on the plantation, so I'll do that off camera sometime. Where is our iron? We should have a lot of iron sitting around somewhere. I may have given it all to Carson. There's a possibility. It's alright, we can smelt some. If I can find any ores. Ah, iron doors, that works. I have no idea why we have iron doors, like, no idea whatsoever. But we can smelt them in the smeltery. Probably Carson crafted them, and then realized he didn't need them. Very good possibility. But yeah, we have no iron. I am kind of shocked by that. Carson must have all of it then, because we must have some iron. Yeah. Come on, doors. We actually have some iron in here right now. And some Pokefenium. Okay. What is a Pokefenium and why is it here? Poke and I don't believe I disabled Tinker's Construct. You should be disabled. I don't know why I would have disabled Tinker's Construct. No idea. Okay, Pokefenium. I don't see any liquid Pokefenium. Maybe it's added by TIC, whatchamacallem. If I can find that too. Why is... Okay, now I'm... Oh, now I'm pretty confused. Yeah, this is the tanks. Okay, I understand now. I understand why that is so, and why that is so. Not why that is so, whatsoever. Ah, it's the universal fluid cans, that's why. Well, it's gonna be here now. Hello, Industrialcraft. Oh, great. Extra TIC. Okay. You have the stuff with the liquids that I need. It's gonna negatively, all this is gonna negatively impact our NEI searching speed, but it'll be worth it. Ooh, cobalt, iron, and blood makes Pokefenium. Hmm. Well, I could supply it with some more blood. I don't want to damage my goggles, though. Is that enough now? No, it's gonna need a lot more. Okay. Let's just sit here and eat lettuce. Sounds like a good plan. And once we start getting into blood magic, we're going to be doing a lot more of this. Blood magic is probably going to... I don't know what I want to do with that. Yeah. I don't really have any ideas for that. Okay, and at this rate, it's going to be pretty slow. to do this. Well, we are waiting for those doors to smelt. I'm gonna go eat one of these smaller golden apples, not the super enchanted ones. Yeah, one of these guys. Maybe a couple. That should be quick enough for us to just take a kind of bath in the smeltery. I'm really interested into how good this Pokefenium is, though. Only cobalt. That's saddening. Maybe it'll be better for other non-pickaxey tools. Like maybe its sword's really good. We have a lot of these golden apples. You can't see the effects of the sword without having it in the tool station, though. So I can't just look that up from NEI. Not in the 1.7 version, at least. But dang, this Pokefenium's taking a while. This could be a while. Just letting you know. This could be a while until we get this thing. Okay. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna look up what we need for the upgrade. Oh, it does damage my armor. Boots are gone now. Right then. I think it's a range upgrade. No, maybe it's just an upgrade. Let's just look at Mine Factory. Right. PRC Owner's Manual. Power crystals. We don't have power crystals. I thought that was a separate mod. It's a debugger. Logic expansion cards, which I don't remember what those are. I know that you need one for the rifle, but maybe I should look into that at some point. Okay. We're not going to make an iron one for obvious reasons. And I'm not sure how large it's going to need to be. So let's do some counting and figure out which one we need. So this is where we're going to be wanting the grinder. And then we're probably going to want, like, over here to be a sugarcane farm, just so that we can get some sugar canes for our reactant dynamos. So that'll be here, and then it'll work on this area right here. We put an upgrade of 1, it'll work on that area. Just trying to visualize it. Like that. Put 2, 3, 4. So we're going to want at least 5. At least 5. And then I'll bring it up about to right here. And then if we can put sugarcane over here. And that means this tree bit would have to be separate. Which I guess it can be, since we're going to have our main tree bit be over there, and that should be plenty. Not decayed very fast. I'm actually replant these with these rubber trees, and then over here we can have an auto rubber farmer. That ought to work. I'm gonna be short sapling though. That's fine. And in the meantime, I'm also going to try to grow this cucumber back as much as I can. So for 5 increase, that's going to be bronze. It's a bit harder of a recipe than I was hoping, but should be fine. Right. This is the mariculture thing. Yeah, we don't want that. That'll be way too difficult for us. We want either the thermal expansion or the tinkers. Tinkers, here we go. Copper and tin. Oh. I should have really been able to guess that, because I've played Mechanism. Mechanism uses bronze. So there's 3 copper to 1 tin. But that means that we're also going to have to wait for these doors to smelt. Oh, right. They're not even moving. We need more lava. Let me see if I can hit this side of my portal from here. Care to test? I do think so. Nope. Maybe let's put this pink portal up a bit higher. Because I want to be able to hit that nether portal from all the way over here. That would be awesome. And it won't render in, but we can always test it. I think that one worked. 3, 2, 1, figure out. Yes, it did. Nice. Portal guns are amazing. Ooh, magnesium. Thank you, Portal. Carson wanted to get to the Doctor Who mod, which would be another small mod, like Portal Morph and the Kitchen mod. Can't believe that we still have that. But that would allow us to get a sonic screwdriver, which, if you know Doctor Who, you'll know what that is. It'll allow us to use chests from afar, which would be awesome. Just grab a whole bunch of buckets of this. And we also get to fight Daleks, you know, the things that are indestructible. That'll always be fun. Just like ogres, and how fun those are. But sonic screwdriver, though, that'll be cool. And if it works like a wrench, then that'd be even better, even though I very highly doubt that it'll work like a wrench. Oop, lag. Right. Now, we won't be able to pour any of those in the ingots until we get this Pokephenium stuff done with. And I'm too hungry. The food mod is still taking effect, just not for things that you eat that give you half a shank of hunger, which is kind of a problem. Need to change that. That was a bit too close for comfort. Okay, we have 7 more nuggets. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it is. Nice. And we made a bit too much, which I'm not making another Pokephonium ingot for. What else can we use this Pokephonium for? Because it seems very interesting. Mining level is a Maniolan, apparently. So maybe it's better than Maniolan. But the attack is 1 heart. So it's not really a good sword weapon. Sword thing. Mining speed's 8.5 though. I don't know what mine is, but that sounds pretty decent. Oh, okay. No, it's not. Yeah, mine's called the OP pickaxe for a reason. It's because when you get into Tinker's Construct, especially with all the other things that you can just find, things get a little bit broken a little bit quickly. Let's actually just see if we can get a little bit more rubber here. I'm gonna cut all the leaves off from this tree. Hopefully get another sapling too. There we go. No sapling. Lies. Oh, it isn't lies. It's the truth, sir. It's the truth. No one will have any idea what I'm talking about. I don't even have an idea what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something. Okay. Well, to get started with powering it, we don't have a source of name sludge. We don't have a source of sludge. I mean, we can go around and look for a sludge well just to get this started, and then have the thing power the sludge that's powering it, which would make perfect sense. But we don't have that capability. Okay. Now we'll finally get to building this harvester. Need stone. And more rubber. More rubber should be easy, but stone could be annoying. Because it'll take longer to cook. Also, is there any need for this? Ooh, we need raw plastic for that. So we're gonna need a bit more than that. But with this we can at least get a... No, we can't. We need stone. Right then. Down into this room. So we can double smelt, double fast. Hold on a second. Right, I am back. Maybe we should talk about what else I might want to do in this series. Seeing as it's still kinda not really possibly early on. I want to get to work on that factory area. In there, well, it's a factory. You can kind of imagine what would be in there. And, well, that would mainly include most of our stuff. Like our ore processing and any kind of machines that we make that aren't for purposes like agriculture or other refining, possibly. Okay, now we need your upgrade, you need power. How would it be to make a reactant dynamo? Yeah, NEI is lagging now. Slightly. Come on. Do I have thermal expansion disabled? I mean, I shouldn't. And why? Why is this so? Florbs. Florbs are why I had this disabled. Well, welcome back, thermal expansion. I need you. We need more bronze. And silver, which we should have a silver ingot somewhere. You know where I haven't checked? Oh, that's electrical steel. Well, great. Thought there might have been some iron in here. There's some bronze and some copper. Not not bronze, but tin and copper. That's something at least. Put my armor back on. Four bronze ingots. I'm gonna make a bit more. Seems like we have extra copper actually. Hmm. Dang it, that's just leftover though. We're gonna get bronze gears, which are easy enough. Iron with a bit of stuff. Redstone, which we definitely have. Not sure if I can find a silver ingot lying around or not, but I'll make sure to check. Silver. Nope. Nope. There is that piece of redstone though. Silver. 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 Some copper. It does not look like we have any smelted silver. Well, that's annoying. Silver ore. Let's just process all of this. Should be simplistic enough. And what we should be able to do even is we could probably auto export from the crusher to the alloy smelter. That should help us out a bit. I am lagging a bit. I'm not sure if it's me or Carson. Probably both. Because I am hosting for my friend, a Terraria World, and Carson is playing another game. Yeah, the lag is pretty bad. And I'm pretty sure my stuttering on the screen is me, not Carson. Which means that Dragon Leader is doing something. He might be fighting a boss or something in Terraria. I don't know. Might message him in a moment to quiet down on the old lag. Okay, so that's smelting. That'll work, hopefully. Then let's get things started here. So we don't have enough conduits to run all the way down to the barrels, so we're gonna grab a couple barrels that we're not using. Not the ones in the floor, because reasons. Let's grab these ones, actually. They're the things that we're collecting, so, I mean, may as well. We are going to need a fifth one for sugar canes. Besides that, we should be good. We forgot a barrel. Well, we didn't forget, we left one. Then we'll put the dynamo here, and we'll need to get an upgrade that'll allow it to have inserts from the top. Or from its output, even. I'm not sure how expensive the upgrade is, but I mean, it would look cool. And no matter how expensive it is, it's probably good in the name of being cool. That conduit looks really cool, though. They look terrible by themselves, but when you put a lot of them together, they're pretty amazing. I mean, that's the whole reason why I used thermal expansion ones last time. Not because they were less costly, not like at all. These ones are way easier to make than those ones. Wow. Ender pearls being difficulty, but besides knowing that, there's a bit of remnants of sulfur in there. Hopefully we can cook up one of these silver ingots quickly enough, though. Two, actually. Okay. Gonna grab some redstone. And pour out some bronze. While we're doing this, we can look up the thermal expansion upgrade. If I can find it, that is. It's one of these. Transmission coil ducting, I think. Yeah, that's it. Nice, it's pretty easy. Copper ingot and some lead. I mean, that's more expensive than you'd think, but I'm cool with it. It makes it's good for some compacting of systems. Means we are going to need to smelt up some lead, though. I don't think we have any lead lying around. That's thaumium. We have 3 dark steel. I mean, we can make a pickaxe, but it's not what we're here for at all. We're for lead. The reason why I have the golden bag in there is just because I rapidly ran out of inventory space and just filled it with junk. And we're gonna run out here too. Yeah, it's pretty much chaos when we don't have an enemy system. I'm gonna make sure that Carson's able to work on that next week. Or allows me to work on it. Because he didn't want me to work on it. He wanted to do it. Nice, lots of that. Need to smelt up some lead. Ooh, we apparently got some pulverized lead. I'll give us the one lead ingot that we need. And we can make this upgrade. Don't forget the barrel this time. I should forgot 2 barrels. Oh right, we need one for sugarcane. That could be a bit more of a problem. I think I might get rid of the cucumbers. And just increase the amount of tomato and other one. Tomato and spice leaf. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the cucumbers. Goodbye. I will need one of their seeds though. I don't wanna lose out on that. Oh, all the things. I'll just do that for now. Put you in the strong box. Oop, cancel. Now I should be good. Pick up my copper ingot again. Means we'll have sugarcane, lettuce, tomato, and spice leaf, and we'll expand the spice leaf and the tomato like that. Last thing we need is power for this. Well, and the upgrade that we never got to. And then we'll have to make sure to auto-feed some sugar into that, which I'll probably get to later. And manually craft the sugarcane into sugar for now. I'm not going to get this done, we're just going to get the concept out. And with the concept, I can just do the rest of it off camera. Let's try that again. Luckily I had that portal there. Okay, let's see if we can make this jump this time. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We need the dynamo. The dynamic dynamo. We should hopefully have the stuff for that now. I think we may actually need more bronze. So I'm gonna get that smelted. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then need this last 10 ingot, which I can't carry. No, not Pokefenium. Could probably have put that away. Okay, we have that. Now we need 2 bronze gears. And we're gonna need this. Did I get too much redstone? No. I think we have something else that needs 2 redstone. Maybe I got too much redstone. I'm not completely sure. Gonna run out of food again. Well, at least we're getting the farm set up. We're gonna need animal farms, though, if we really want to do much. And then I'm thinking let's actually look at some high-end food items. So what I'm thinking is we either make foods that give us feast. And the feast ones will take longer to eat, but it'll give us food for we'll have a lot of saturation, full saturation. Or we could make foods that are light meals, and they'll be faster to eat, but give us less saturation. So less efficient, but you can eat it more in a hurry. I'm thinking full feast is probably the best way to go. Maybe for combat, you probably want snacks. Like I think a golden apple is actually a morsel, which is the lowest tier. But okay, so there are a lot of I don't know. Oh, it's a meat feast pizza. Wow. So there's feast, there's wholesome feast, and there's nourishing feast. Now, okay, wholesome feast is the best, nourishing feast second best, and feast is the third best. All of them are in the feast category then, and I'm going to keep them that way. Because there's only a couple items that are nourishing feasts or wholesome feasts out of everything. So, you know, Supreme Pizza being the best thing that you can possibly make in the entire game. Onions, bell peppers, and a pizza. That's actually not as many ingredients as I was thinking. Yeah, that's possibly in our power to make a whole bunch of Supreme Pizzas. But then again, well, we are going to change that. We're going to change the thing. But I don't want to spam eat Supreme Pizzas like people spam eat bread. Gonna need a mix. Now, this is gonna be way too difficult for us because there's no real way to get these flours easily. Well, I mean, we can pick them up, but there's no way to automate that. We can automate this easily, so we'll make some bacons. Also want to make a sandwich from time to time. Part of the reason why we have that mod. Um, and maybe these. No, I'm thinking we make some coffee. Oh yes, industrial craft coffee, dark coffee. Yeah, that seems like something I want to do. Okay, stone mug, coffee powder, and water bucket, and we get coffee. Do they stack is my question. Or how do we get coffee powder? Coffee beans, for that matter. Oh, we need to genetically make them. It's definitely something I want to do. So, like, supreme pizzas and coffee every morning. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Probably most people. Oh, because that would be pretty weird. Supreme pizzas and coffee. Maybe some fish tacos from time to time too. That's the kind of mood that I want people to be in, not I'm gonna spam bread. But now we should be able to get this going, at least, until we get sludge. And not that. And once we get sludge. Which I think I'm gonna do. We're gonna do that, just so we can get this started up here. Now, I want to switch you to insert. Time set to 0. You are going to be an insert. Insert on the fluid conduit. Extract on the other thing. Okay. Wait, why can we insert items? Shouldn't be able to insert items. I don't get that, but, you know. And extract energy, always. To here, which is going to accept energy. We're going to extract, always active on fluid. Oop. Extract, always active on inventory. And that'll go into these barrels, which I'm going to set to insert. And then I'll fill them all up. And I'd like to fill them with one of all the things that I want them to fill up with. I don't have a sugar cane right now, but we'll eventually want to do that. Where's that tomato? Oh. Right, I grabbed a spice leaf, not a tomato. And that should be good. Actually gonna need a bit more sugarcane to, just remembering to get the reactant dynamo started. Right, we never made the upgrade. The harvester. We're gonna need more tin, it looks like. I know that there was some tin and some copper in chests. Come on. Let's just look around for that a bit. Here's copper. Now, we were looking for silver before. I don't... Ah, tin. Nice. There's some gold in here, which I should tell Carson about. He's having problems with gold. While that's cooking up, I'm gonna go and look for a bucket of sludge to get this started. Not completely sure whether it'll be sustaining or not yet, but we're gonna figure that out. I mean, there's oil here. And sewage. Sewage works. It won't accept the sludge until it's run out of sewage, but it'll be a start. Somehow I picked up 2 buckets. Okay, ways, I guess. Also, I don't really need the sugar. I can just pick up a cinder pearl and make it into a blaze powder. We'll leave that for now. Just gotta remember that for next time. Oh, there's actually some sludge over there, but we already got a bucket of sewage. I didn't realize how easy it would be to get this reactant dynamo started. And thinking of it now, we decided with the best kind of things that we could possibly do here. Because we have we're gonna make a solar panel that produces more power for being in the desert. We're in a desert. And we're gonna be making reactant dynamo that uses a solid fuel that is found in the desert, blaze powder, which is already two things. There's nothing for the reactor, though. The reactor has no things that are better for being in the desert about. Oh, it's already done out of power. Okay. Oh, right, no upgrade. Yeah, we're working on it. It's probably causing a lot of lag right now because it's not finding anything. We're also going to want an on-off lever, something like that. It's going to need a stick. Hmm. I have a bit more sticks there here than we need. What just happened? Okay, weird things. Switch you off right now. I think that maybe it should be default off. A lot of the stuff is. Well, then that would mean you'd have to apply a redstone signal to start it, which, when you're not using Ender IO, is probably quite difficult because it already needs 3 slots. Okay, upgrade and then we're done. Mine factory. Okay, we need a gold coin. Yeah, I can do that. Not specifically a gold coin, but actually gold nugget. I'm not gonna take apart a piece of gold just for a nugget. Oh, I'm not making an iron one, I'm making a bronze one. A lot cheaper. And if we really wanted to see the size, we can make a precision sledgehammer, but I mean we'd have to smelt up more rubber. But this should theoretically work. That's very theoretical, but, you know. Go. Harvest me all of the plant. Well, it's harvesting something. Oh. It's getting the tree. The trees. And it didn't cut down the whole tree, though. It's not out of power. It is idle. Why is it idle? Um, why is it idle? Does it not have enough energy for an operation? Oh, there's certainly enough lag to stop it. Right. I'll go and grab a bucket of sewage. I'm also not sure it works with agricraft. I mean, it should. I've seen it work in a video with agricraft. The person didn't exactly mention if it worked with agricraft, like, innately. Hmm. And the sludge is going to empty very quickly. And you just want to be annoying. either it wants to be annoying, doesn't recognize this rubberwood as being a tree, or it doesn't work with agricraft, which is probably the most likely of those. I can't just plant this normally. Can I turn that into a normal seed? No, I cannot. Oop. It is lagging though. I mean, we can make a normal seed, or just use this one that I conveniently found in that chest. Actually, I'm gonna go in game on seed just so we can test this. Material, bone meal. Question is, will it harvest this? Oop, but not what I want to do. I'm gonna eat that now. I'm actually pretty hungry. Still set to idle. The only other reason why I could think that it would do that is if it didn't have anywhere to output. It might not recognize this thing. It's a possibility. Does that work? Okay. Well, I'm gonna try it with the chest behind it. Okay, it is definitely that it didn't know that there was an inventory. I can tell you that much. Can't turn that into planks. This episode's gone on way too long, hasn't it? And it's a redo of the farm. Well, that episode is a bad episode, so it's safe to assume that this episode would be a bad episode. I don't know, it hasn't exactly been that bad. I mark the farm as like one of the worst episodes in history. So you are idle. The lever is off. You are also out of energy, which is because I can't use the pipes for you. Ooh. Okay, wind just knocked papers off the desk behind me. Normal. Okay. Right, it doesn't travel uphill very well. I know that much. Well, I'm just gonna need to do this off camera. So for now, it's been Beardedlizzy. Goodbye, everybody.